My name is Jennifer Esposito. I'm a professor here at Georgia State, and this semester I'm teaching a class called Race, Class, and Gender in Education. One of the assignments that I require is a policy analysis of a variety of current educational policies. So I pledge to encourage my students to examine Georgia's HB 87 and also Arizona's, and then as a side component, I'll give extra points if they bring in handwritten letters opposing the policy, mailing them out to legislation.
We've got one more. Keep them going. We need some inspiration.
My name is Katie Kuramana. I'm from here at Georgia State, and I'm a member and on the board of a local organization called Georgia TESOL. And so one thing I think that we're actually really interested in is collaborating more with this organization, but something that Georgia TESOL is working a lot on are the different bills that are being introduced that some of you guys may be aware of, and House Bill 59, which was trying to not allow any undocumented students to attend any Georgia colleges and universities, not just the ones that are already locked out. And that's actually been kind of tabled for now. But there's actually one that hasn't really been officially introduced, but it will be probably sometime during this session. And it's actually, it's mimicking a bill in Alabama, and it's asking all Georgia schools to find out the status of their students and document that, whether they're undocumented or not, and keep track and report that to both the state and the federal level. So that's something that's really coming about, and I just wanted to kind of put that out there so that you guys are aware, and so that you can contact your local representatives and really, the bill this week, 59, was lobbied very hard against, and there were lots of people there opposing it, and we were actually pretty surprised that the Republican head of the Higher Ed Committee really listened to all the people that were there, and so it was sort of tabled for now. But just be aware of what's going on, because there's really a lot going on right now.
My name is Andrea Childress, and I work at the Atlanta History Center. Have any of you been to the Atlanta History Center?
Yes.
My job is to create a brand new school tour. We see about 30,000 kids a year who come on field trips. So my job is to create a new Native American tour for this coming school year. So my pledge is to use as many of those banned books as I can when creating this tour, and also to consult Native Americans in our community to allow their voices to be heard.
So you can see we have a variety of spheres of influence. So I want you to think outside the box, give us your ideas, and also pledge. Karen, do you want to tell them their homework?
In addition to what you think you can do yourself, and I know some of you have burning passions to do something before the weekend or before next week, and some of you are saying, well, I have to educate myself to get myself moving. I want you to think about how you can influence other people who can join the work. There's a lot of work to be done, and this room is not big enough to include all the people that need to be here. It's already squeezy, but it should be about 1,000 times bigger, and that would just barely be a start. So I want you to not only think about how you yourself will do something, but how you can get your colleagues involved, how you can get your family involved in whatever way makes sense. And you may say, well, this is really important, but I'm very busy, and I have to teach a class, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. What we did about 2 weeks ago is we were just chatting on Facebook and said, this is horrendous, we need to do something. And I don't know, what we have, 25 or 30 of us in this group? But in 2 weeks, we were able to do this. So there's a lot of stuff that can be done really quickly if we really put our minds together and say, this is just so important that we have to move forward and we have to do something right away. So the last thing we wanted to have you do is, when you were little, did you pinky swear with anybody? Okay, you can either pinky swear with yourself if you don't want to talk to anybody, or you can pinky swear with somebody else. But what I learned, which was really interesting, somebody told me this last year. If you come up here. I want to show you how you can really pinky swear. You put your fingers together like this, and then you seal the deal with your thumbs. Stamp with your thumbs, okay? So pinky swear either with yourself or with somebody else that what you think you want to do, you will actually do. All right, so we have two last things to finish up before we leave here this afternoon and get on with the next part of our work that we have left to do. Alyssa's going to talk. She was going to do that after the raffle, but we think it's probably better for her to do that first so that it kind of works better with all the video stuff. Mina. Yes.
I have one final
Come up here then.
This is an election year. Get yourself registered, vote, and really think about the issues as they impact all of us. Don't sit it out. If you didn't register to before and did vote last time and you're a little embarrassed, set that aside and fill out that card and get registered. Be sure your IDs are up to date or whatever it is. And think about people who have been completely shut out of this system of participation. This is a wonderful country to live in, and we want everybody to participate, and it is critical this year. So the one thing that I know I'm going to do is I am going to vote in Georgia.
Okay, thank you all so very much. As Karen said, we'll get to our raffle and our exciting prizes in a minute, but I just wanted to thank you all again for coming today. A lot of people have been coming to us all day and saying that they're happy to be here and that we're very brave. And I don't think that we went into this thinking that we were especially brave, but we thank you for coming out today and also being brave and standing up for children. As Jose said during our Skype call, that teaching is political and you either stand with the state or you stand with your students. And we are here to stand with the students of Tucson and Atlanta and the whole country. So thank you for standing with us. And as Carol was talking about, and Katie as well, HB 59 is before the legislation in Georgia right now to ban undocumented immigrants from all public higher education institutions in the state. And we do have a very brave woman with us in the audience today who I would like to acknowledge. She is one of the founders of Freedom University in Athens, which was started after undocumented immigrants were banned from the University of Georgia. So can we clap for Bettina?
Go up to the mic.
Yeah, thanks again for all of your support. It's very important for us, and it's nice to see faces that are happy with our project. But I just want to stress the importance of fighting HB 59. And what we are hearing is that it will come back. They have less than 30 days to bring it back this year. They might do it this year. If they don't do it this year, they might do it next year. So please write to your representatives, email, call them, and let's kill this bill. Thank you.
We also wanted to invite you to stay for a few more hours this afternoon. We know you've had so much fun that you just want to stay the whole day, and we can do that for you. So starting at 3 o'clock, we're having a co-sponsored workshop with Georgia NAME, the Georgia chapter of the National Association for Multicultural Education, and MAPS, Metro Atlantans for Public Schools, and that's called If Not Now, When? A workshop on social justice in the classroom. You don't even have to leave your seats because Scott and Vera, the facilitators, will come right here to you. So we invite you all to stay for that. And as Kara said, last but not least, please let us know how you would like to stay involved and what we can do on our Facebook page and our blog. Don't forget to stick around for the raffle, and thank you so much for coming today.
So when you came this morning, you saw me at the table, and we were asking you to fill out the little form